Hello, everyone. This is Banjo Thulu. I'm starting a new campaign today for Arkham Horror, the Living Card Game. I'm playing Path to Carcosa. Return to Path to Carcosa to be specific. And I'm going for the Doubt route, which I think is the hardest route, probably. And it's also one I've never successfully done before, so I thought it'd be fun to try to do this on camera and see how well I do. And to that end, I'm playing these two investigators partly because I think it'd be thematic, and partly because I wanted to play these two characters. Carolyn is the psychologist. She is really, really thematically appropriate for Carcosa, especially if you're going the doubt route, in my opinion, because she's got that nasty irrational thought. And which means she's got to just ignore what's happening and try to get to the rationalize it all away. Then I have Leo Anderson. In my headcanon, Leo Anderson is just an old grump. He doesn't get along with anybody. And he's definitely not going to believe any nonsense about spooky plays or any nonsense like that. So I figured these two would go well together. Thematically and also mechanically, they synergize pretty nicely, in my opinion. So let's talk about the decks. Carolyn's deck is mostly focused around clues. She's got, these this clue tech. She has 1 read the signs, 2 deduction, 2 drawn to the flame. These are really good on high shroud locations, which Carcosa has a bunch of those early on. Deduction is just nice. Read the signs is also really good in high shroud locations. She's got a little bit of enemy management. Meat Cleaver helps. Shriveling helps. Dynamite Blast is great. And then she's got a little bit of horror healing in Liquid Courage. Peter Sylvester only heals himself. I have Archive of Conduits. I'm planning to upgrade that into the Gateway to Paradise version, which is a really strong card in Carolyn. And hopefully I can solve this during the first scenario, but probably not. And she also has this Shrewd Analysis. Why do I have Shrewd Analysis, you might ask? Well, it's a permanent card that stays in play, and it's a yellow card. It's a Seeker card, and I'm going to go for the Synergy deck strategy. Carolyn has access to 4 different synergy cards, including the Mystic, Seeker, Guardian, and neutral ones. I'm planning on buying all of them, I think. We'll see about the neutral one, but the others seem really, really good. And I'm trying to skewer deck to have as many different classes in play as possible, which is why I took the Meat Cleaver. That's why I have Liquid Courage, although these are both pretty decent cards in Carolyn anyway. So that's basically her strategy. Leo is pretty standard fighter. I mean, Derringer you don't see a ton. It's not a great weapon, but you gotta do something at level 1. Lucky Cigarette Case for a card draw. Vicious Blow to help. Got a little bit of money. Intel Report helps flex with clues. And then we have the Allies, which is the meat of the deck. Gregory Gry is more money. I'm honestly not sure about this guy. He's probably going to get upgraded out pretty soon. We have our Guard Dogs and our Beat Cop. Guard Dog synergizes pretty well with Inspiring Presence. So is Gregory Gry. I mean, reasonably well with that. Beat Cop level 2 synergizes really nicely with Inspiring Presence. I'm also planning on trying to get agency backup in this deck. I might upgrade Gregory Gry to that. I'm not quite sure yet. But this is trying to be a big money Leo deck as much as possible with assistance from Carolyn. She can use her ability to heal him, give him a little bit of money. He can use his ability to play these allies out for reduced cost, and then hopefully we will profit. Let's talk about the basic weaknesses I randomly rolled. I got Unspeakable Oath, Cowardice. This absolutely sucks. Carolyn only has 2 evade. It's going to be hard for her to evade. I don't have any evade tech in the deck right now. The best I have is a Promise of Power. Also, Leo cannot evade for anything. He's got 1 evade. So, this is like not the worst weakness I could have drawn, but it's the worst Unspeakable Oath I could have drawn, and it's just pretty bad in general. It's going to cost me 2 XP a lot of times when it comes up. I'm hoping to upgrade into Close the Circle pretty quickly, and that card does allow me to evade with my willpower instead, so that could help me deal with this. Leo has Hypochondria. Whatever. It gives him horror, and we have a Carolyn on our team, so he can get rid of it if he needs to. If he doesn't need to, it's like, whatever. That's fine, dude. Okay, so that is the decks. So, we are playing. I also have these decks built up here. They're the exact same deck. We're going to shuffle them. We're going to draw our open hands. And see what we can do. Wow. This is like a lot. So is this. I don't think I need 2 drawn to the flames on turn 1. Probably don't even need 1. I'm not sure if I need a shriveling early on. Everything else seems good. I'm going to throw away the Promise of Power too. Oh yeah, Peter helps with evade, kind of, technically. He can gear up to 3 agility. Which might be enough, maybe. Let's look at Leo. I don't want an intel report early. I don't need 2 overpowers. The rest is fine. Got a Vicious Blow, an Elusive, and another E-Blade. That's fine. We start at the theater. And if you've never played Carcosa before, spooky stuff. We awaken a theater, everyone is dead. That's awesome. I'm not going to go through reading the story. There are enough different videos with good people reading. I'm not that great at reading, so I'm just going to do what I can do. In Return to Curtain Call, we replaced some sets. We added a couple cards. And every time we kill the Royal Emissary, he gets 2 extra health next time. So that's really annoying. Let's start play. I'm going to start with Leo. He's going to plop out Gregory Gry with his free... Oh my gosh. Why is my mouse being dumb? He's using his reaction. After his turn begins, he can play Gregory Gry for only 2 costs. Then he's going to move. And when he goes into backstage, we place 2 random backstage doorways. We go 1, 2. And he's going to do a second action is to move here. The rehearsal room. After you succeed by 2 or more, take a horror. He's gonna leave. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to add the chaos bag. Chaos bag is pretty standard. Bunch of skulls, bunch of -1s, 0s. At the start of the scenario, going 1 up is actually like really, really good. Because skulls are -1, let's see, 3 or more horror on you. And there aren't any of the other tokens in there. But near the end of the scenario, it's really, really rough. I think Leo is going to play an Enchanted Blade. This is his last action. And then Carolyn is going to move. She's going to play her Hawkeye. Move. And she's gonna move as her last action. Okay, that's everybody. So we upkeep. Oh my goodness. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully I can evade something twice. We get a Doom on the agenda, so 1 of 6. Black Stars Rise. Test Intellect 4. I'm even. I'm just going to test it. -2. I take 2 Horror, or I could place a Doom on the agenda. I'm going to take 2 Horror. Kind of wish I had put my Peter. Probably should have done that first. Leo draws a... I did not shuffle the encounter deck. At all. Okay, let's do that instead of... And redo the... Redo the encounter... the Mythos phase. So... Okay, Voice of Tenumbra. I test Willpower 3. I have 3 Willpower. I don't really want to commit anything. I could commit this Guts in there, I think. Yeah, let's have Leo commit Guts to her test. So she's up by 2. It's a -1, so she passes. Leo draws a card. It's a guard dog. Leo draws a Mythos card. It's the same thing. Oh my gosh. He's also up. Well, he's up by 1 now, so let's just test it. He draws an Elder Sign. He gets +2. And search the top 3 cards for a ally. Aren't any allies? That's fine. This gets discarded. Alright, so it's Carolyn's turn. She's going to plop down Peter Sylvester. She's going to investigate at 4 to 1, so she's up 3. +1, she gets a clue. But the forced effect goes off, she takes a horror. Because she succeeded by more than by 2 or more. She'll investigate again as her last action. -4 is a fail. Leo is going to move. Leo's going to move. And Leo's going to move. The prop shop, those clues will take care of themselves, hopefully. Upkeep. Draw a Liquid Courage and Carolyn. And a Liquid Courage, or a Lucky Cigarette case on Leo. I forgot. Peter should have healed the horror, I think, the Carolyn's turn, giving her a resource with her ability. We go 2 of 6 Doom. Carolyn draws the King's Edict. There are no cultist enemies in play, so this surges into a painful reflection as she plays an event. Might cancel it. That's annoying. Leo gets twisted to his will. There's 1 Doom in play, or 2 Doom in play. So he tests Willpower 2. -4, he fails, so we have to discard 2 random cards from his hand. I don't want him to discard the Lucky Cigarette case. Dang it. That was the 1 card I didn't want him to discard. Okay. Carolyn is just going to go and investigate the rehearsal room. That's a fail. She's going to investigate it again. -1. So she succeeds by 2. So she takes a horror. She also cleared this out. So she gets that for an extra willpower. Last action, Carolyn is going to move. Peter's going to heal. She's going to gain a resource. Leo is going to draw a card. Leo's going to draw a card. And Leo's going to move once. And that's the end of our turns. Upkeep. Perception is nice. I'm going to try to go over to the lobby side. Maybe go to the balcony, do some stuff up there. We get 3 of 6 Doom. Carolyn doesn't have any hidden cards in hand. Now she does. This is Secret Lad, that's your hand. If I don't take at least one move action, it gets discarded. Okay. Leo gets La Contessa. Oh, Jesus. She's one of the most annoying enemies in the scenario. She basically halves your hand size when you kill her, and you can't get rid of her. I'm going to have Leo go first. He's going to move to the lobby, which means we have to search for a bunch of lobby doorways. Put those in play. So that was one action. His second action, he's going to move up to the balcony. Oh, I've accidentally spawned those clues earlier when I was setting up. Should be 2 clues on it. La Contessa comes down and engages him. He's going to stab her with the enchanted blade and commit a vicious blow to this attack. So he's attacking at 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1. I'm going to exhaust Gregory Gry and spend 3 resources off of him. So if I succeed by at least 3, I get 3 resources. It's a -1. I succeed by at least 3. Succeed by 5, and then she comes into my hand. Great. Carolyn is going to spend her turn going 1, 2, and she's going to play a Shriveling. Give her a little bit of protection when Leo's not around. Though it shouldn't matter that much in this scenario. She took a move action, so Visions in Your Mind doesn't go off. So, oh, actually, when I drew that, oh, it was this, the Maddening Delusions. I had a hidden card in my hand. It was Unspeakable Oath Cowardice. That's really funny. So she should have taken a horror in the Mythos phase and then healed it off now. That's really funny. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, upkeep. Leo has to discard a bunch of cards. By bunch, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. He's going to discard this intel report, as I don't think I need it, and I'm going to discard this guard dog. But unfortunately, it means he takes 2 horror. We'll put 1 on Gregory Gry and 1 on Leo. We get 4 Doom, 4 of 6 Doom. Draw cards. Carolyn draws a Poltergeist, which is fine. She can kill that, or Leo could kill it. And then Leo draws a Fanatic who's going to spawn all the way over here and grab a clue. So that Fanatic should clear out this VP location for me. So the question is, I want Carolyn to kill the Poltergeist, or do I want Leo to kill the Poltergeist? Leo has the Enchanted Blade. He could run down there, Enchanted Blade her, or the Poltergeist, and then drop a 45 automatic. I think that seems good. Yeah. Leo's going to go first. He's going to move. He's going to attack the Poltergeist with the Enchanted Blade, empowering it. Puts him 6 to 3. And he's going to use Gregory Gry and spend 1 resource. So he gets a resource if he's up by at least 1. 6 to 3. That's a skull. It's a -2. I get a resource from Gregory Gry. I kill the Poltergeist. It is a relic weapon, so it can damage him. And then Leo's going to go ahead and play this 45 automatic. Carolyn's turn. She's going to... I'm going to take this a little slow. She's going to drop down the Liquid Courage. For a resource, she's going to use it to heal Leo. He's currently up by 2. He's assessing willpower. He's up by 2. He succeeds. He heals horror. And gets a resource. Then Carolyn is going to move down here. To the lighting box. Okay. She did take a move action, so this stays in her hand. That's it. We upkeep. Drawn to the Flame is pretty nice. Mitch is nice, too. We go up to 5 Doom of 6. Drawing counter cards. Spirit's Torment is a fine card to leave there. And Spires of Carcosa does absolutely nothing. It completely whiffs. Well, I mean, it places Doom, but the Doom's just going to get removed anyway. This is like the best time to draw that. Carolyn is going to take her turn. I could just play Drawn to the Flame. It costs 2 extra resources because of the lighting box, but that's fine. I'm going to spend 2 resources. I'm going to use Painful Reflection. When I play an event, reveal a random token from the Chaos Bag. I cancel that event. Take 1 horror. This gets discarded. That sucks. Alright. Carolyn is going to do something else then. She's going to investigate with Perception to be 6 to 4. 2 up. 0. So she gets the clue. She gets to draw a card. And she's just going to investigate at even. That's really bad. No, she's not going to do that. She's going to draw a card. The Archive of Conduits. I might actually pull that off this game. Okay, that's really good. At the end of the turn, she didn't move, so she discards this and takes the damage and a horror. And that's that. Leo is going to get in position to kill an enemy. He's going to move once. He's going to draw a card and play this Faustian Bargain to give him 1,000,000 resources and also add 2 curses to the bag. That's not great, but it's fine. Upkeep. We get deduction on Carolyn and a B-Cop on Leo. While contested triggers, he has to discard this elusive and take a horror. Well, contested doesn't trigger, he just has too many cards in hand. You go 6 Doom of 6. We spawn the Royal Emissary on Leo. Then we draw counter cards. Carolyn gets a hidden card. Did not take a resource action. This is good trigger. Oh, I forgot. On the end of Carolyn's turn, she should have healed a horror and gained a resource. Leo draws a rats, which is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Alright, Leo's going to go first. He's going to kill this Royal Emissary. He's first going to commit an Unexpected Courage, or he's going to use Enchanted Blade, commit Unexpected Courage to be 8 to 4, and then use Gregory Gry and spend 2 resources off of him. So yeah, he's 8 to 4. Let's see what we can do. Curse 0. I passed by 2, so I get 2 resources. And did 2 damage. It's time to shoot. I'm going to commit Mitch Brown to this shot to be 7 to 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. Auto fail, so retaliate triggers. I'm going to have him kill Gregory because I don't really want to. I don't actually care that much. Last action, I'm going to stab a rat with a enchanted blade. I'm attacking up 4. I killed the rat. Okay. This is going to hit me again. I can play a B-Cop next turn with my reaction. And then that should help me finish him off. But this is a little annoying. Carolyn is going to play the Archive of Conduits. Cost her 2 extra because of the lighting box. She is then going to investigate and commit hypnotic therapy for 2 icons. So she's at 6 to 4. That's a -1, so she succeeds. Oh, I forgot. When I placed this out, I had to place these guys around. I need to investigate all these locations. Also, I forgot, when the agenda advanced, this doom should have gone away, and this should have gone away. Alright, let's do things correctly. I archived the conduits. I succeeded at the investigate. I get this clue. I get a resource on the archive. And then last action, I can move. I have to take a horror from the Spirit's Torment. I'm going to put that on Peter. It is now the end of my turn. I heal 1 from Peter. I take a damage and a horror because I didn't take a resource action. Enemy phase. The Royal Emissary is going to attack Leo for 2 damage. Then he's going to deal 1 horror to every investigator at his location or connecting location. Oh, that horror is going to go on Leo, or on Peter. Upkeep. I drew Rational Thought, which has 4 horror on it. I cannot heal horror from cards other than Rational Thought. That's actually really annoying. Oh, I forgot. When I cleared the lighting box, I should have gained a Hawkeye resource. Leo gets a Derringer, which is fine. Let's go 1 of 6 Doom. Carolyn gets another hidden card. These are getting kind of scary. Leo gets a Black Star's Rise. I don't care. I'm just going to put a Doom on there. He's going to test. Fail. We add a Doom. Leo's going to go first. He's going to play this B-Cop with his reaction. Spending 3 resources. He's going to attack with the 45 automatic. Putting him at 4, 5, 6 to 4. So he's up by 2. -1 kills the Royal Emissary. Sends him to the victory display. And we reset the agenda and add a Doom. Go 3 Doom. Leo still has 2 actions. One of those actions will be drawing a card. One of those actions will be playing another 45 automatic. Okay. Carolyn is going to investigate, or is going to try to heal off of rational thought with their liquid courage. She's got 3, 4 will. They'll commit 1 to bring her up to 3 will. Or up to 5 will versus 2, so she's up by 3. That's a fail, so she heals 1 horror and discards 1 card at random from her hand. So can hidden cards be discarded? I don't think they can. Hidden card counts for your hand size. It cannot be discarded by any means. Okay. So I can't discard either of those 2 cards. I discard my Promise of Power. It's going to be very unlikely I can clear this Unspeakable Oath. She's going to do the Liquid Courage thing again. Testing 3... Testing 4 to 2. 4 to 2. She's up by 2. Plus 1. She heals 2 horror. She's going to Liquid Courage herself again. Last action. I pass, I heal the horror. I don't think I can heal horror off Carolyn if I have rational thought. That 1 overflow heal is going to go to waste. At the end of the turn, Peter heals a horror, and we gain a resource, and then we upkeep. Dynamite Blast is real nice. Lucky Cigarette Case is real nice. 4 Doom of 6. Swarm of Rats is not very nice. Maddening Delusion. Oh, I forgot. Carolyn did not take a play action. She should have taken 1 damage and 1 horror. Maddening Delusion surges into a Melancholy. It's more expensive for him to play cards. That's fine. I don't need to play that many cards anyway. Leo's going to go first. He's going to play his Lucky Cigarette Case. For 3 resources because of Melancholy. He's going to move. And he's going to punch this rat in the face. He's got 5 to 1. He's up by 4. He succeeded. It's a -1, so he succeeded by 2. You can Lucky Cigarette Case to draw an Unexpected Courage. Okay, that's pretty good. Carolyn is going to move over here to the lobby. No. This is annoying. We're going to search for the top 2 hidden cards. Add them to our hand. Then shuffle the encounter deck. So I take a damage and a horror if I do not take at least 1 resource action and do not take at least 1 play action. I am going to do a play action. I'm going to play Read the Signs. I'm up, let's see, I'm at 4, 5 intellect, 4 will, so that's 9 to 2. I should pass this. I passed it. I grab both clues. I also get this ley line. And I'm going to move back here. That's my last action. I did take a play action. I didn't take a resource action, so I take a damage and a horror, and this gets discarded. And then we upkeep. Drawn to the Flame is nice. Oh, I discovered the last clue. I have 1 more sanity. I'm up to 10 sanity. I'm actually worried about damage. I don't have any, like, damage healing in my deck. If I take direct damage, I'll just die. 5 of 6 Doom. Voice of Tumbra, whatever. I'm at 3, 4 will. I'll test one up. +1, I succeed. I forgot to test this at the end of Leo's turn. I'm just going to do that now. He passes. So we're at 4-3 again on Leo. He's fine. A 0 is a pass, so he succeeds. So let's do Carolyn's turn first. So this I have to investigate. She's going to move up here to the balcony. She's going to investigate and commit this deduction. So she's at 4, 5, 6-2. Gets both clues. Gets the ley line. At this point, I have enough clues. I should have probably done this earlier, but I'm going to advance the act by spending 6 of my 8 clues. The act. Choose one of the set-aside locations at random. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. We do get a lobby doorway. That's actually very lucky. And we put the man in the pallid mask there. That was 2 actions. Carolyn's last action is going to be to move. Yep. We're going to go over there. I could just dynamite blast him next turn. I might do that. But I want to check this out and see if it has clues. So I'm going to have Leo go first. Leo's going to move. There are clues. Ooh, the green room is really good. He is going to engage the man in the pallid mask as his second action. For his final action, we are going to shoot with this 45 automatic. Use a vicious blow. So I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7-4. That should be fine. -1, we succeed. So the man in the pallid mask will go there. The act. Oh yeah, the act should have been one of these at random. The mist. Okay. Add a cultist and a tablet to the bag. That's pretty cool. Okay. Place 1 horror on backstage. That's good. It's kind of far away from us. Until the end of the scenario, this location horror represents the creeping mist. When you move from this location, test will 4. If you fail, you must either cancel the effects or lose all remaining actions. Okay, that's actually good. I'm happy with this. But this mist will spread every turn. And yeah, that's gonna make it hard to move around. That's the end of our turn, so Carolyn did not do a play action on her turn. She should have taken 1 damage and 1 horror and discard this card. We do upkeep. A meat cleaver is cool. Hypochondria is fine. We're up to 6 doom. I keep forgetting. I should have placed a warning when we killed the big guy. And we get the Royal Emissary out again. Now we do encounter cards. So we have a Swarm of Rats on Carolyn. That's fine. And we have a hidden card on Leo. I'm glad that wasn't on Carolyn. Leo is going to go first. He's going to move. He's going to engage the Swarm of Rats. And he's going to punch the Swarm of Rats. He's up 5. Or he's at 5. 2-1. Up by 4. he hit it. It's dead. Carolyn is going to... see, I could trigger this ability. It's got a bunch of shroud. I'm not going to. Carolyn is going to use her double action to get rid of this hypochondria so Leo doesn't go crazy. And she's going to spend an action to move up to the green room. I have a plan for dealing with all of everything. And then we upkeep. Oh wait, before upkeep happens, the Royal Emissary moves, attacks Leo for 2 damage, and that's it. Oh, and then they each take a horror. Then we do upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, this... Leo didn't take a draw action, so that should have gone away. They'll direct damage or direct horror. Leo is getting close to dead. It's kind of spooky. We're up to 1 doom. I have a hidden card. I take a horror. My gosh. I have a hidden card. I take a horror. Good thing I have 10 sanity. This triggers. It's a will test. I'm at 4 will. I'm fine with that. I failed by 1. I could take a horror, or I could lose 2 resources, or I could get -1 to my next skill test, which is what I choose to do. Leo, on the other hand, draws a twisted to his will. There's 1 doom in play, so he's testing will. Okay, he's testing 4 to 1. It's a pass. I'm going to use Lucky Cigarette Case to draw a card. I'm not sure if I should. That's fine. Alright. Leo is going to go first. He's going to shoot this man. He's up 2. Commit an overpower to be up 4. Forgot at the end of the round the backstage should have spread. I think I forgot that for the last round too, so this should also have a horror on it. Alright, I'm shooting at 8 to 4. It's minus horror. There's a horror on my location, so I take a horror. I draw a card. And do 2 damage. I'm going to do that again. I'll commit both Derringers. Again to be up 4. It's a -3 because I have a bunch of horror on me. But that does damage to him. Then I'll do it again and commit this Inspiring Presence. No, that was this bullet. Okay, I'm up 3. It's -3. I can heal a horror from the Beat Cop. Defeat the Royal Emissary. Reset the Act deck. I did not even flip this card over. I played this scenario a little too much, I think. I'm being sloppy. Alright, Carolyn is going to spend an action to play Drawn to the Flame. So she draws an encounter card. It's a swarm of rats, but she does get these 2 clues. She's going to shrivel a rat with her second action. She's at 3, 4 to 1. She's up by 3. Kills the rat. She's going to move. When she enters... When you move from this location. Okay, so she can move into it just fine. At the end of her turn, Peter heals 1. We upkeep. Got an extra courage, which is nice. intel report, which is very nice, potentially. We get a Doom, and we draw encounter cards. Poltergeist on Carolyn. A Fanatic. I can spawn it over here, get this clue. Okay. So Carolyn's gonna go first. She's gonna attack the Poltergeist with the Shriveling. She's at 4-3. Leo's gonna commit this Unexpected Courage, and she's gonna commit a Meat Cleaver to be up by 4. She takes a Horror from the Symbol Token effect, a Horror from the Shriveling effect, but she does pass because she's up by 4. And now she's going to use the ability on the lobby and commit. So to invest, or she's going to use the ability on the man in the Pallid Mask. So she's investigating the lobby at 6, difficulty 6. So she's at 4, 5 from the camera, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's up by 4. -3. She investigates. She gets this, and she has successfully identified the gateway. She gets a bunch of resources, and this gets discarded. The man in the Pallid Mask goes away. And last action, she can resign. Drop all of her clues there. Leo, first action, will resign. Alright, that was a pretty close scenario. Let's calculate up what we're going to do. Let's see what happened. So, she got... Okay, we succeeded. We resigned. We can warn the police what's going on. And, yes. We're going to do R2. R2 is the doubt route. We don't actually believe everything's dead. There must be a rational explanation for this somewhere. So Carolyn is good. We're going to decide to do resolution 2. I forgot to mention at the start of the scenario, I just kind of made Carolyn the lead investigator by default. I didn't think of it, but that's fine. So, resolution 2. Do you think it was wise not to warn anyone? We get 1 doubt. We're at 1 doubt, which is awesome. The stranger is on to us. We get the stranger into Carolyn's deck. We get 2 tally marks when you're chasing the stranger, which is nice. And we get victory equal to the victory X value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't get the Agent of the King, but we got every single other victory point that was available. That was really, really good. Carolyn only gets 6 XP because of Unspeakable Oath Cowardice. But 6 XP goes a long way, because a lot of the cards I want to buy are 1 or 2 XP. So this isn't actually that bad, it's just kind of annoying. So Carolyn does, so that's good, but Leo has 8 XP, which is really what I was going for, because now I can get a charisma and an agency backup, and I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, alright everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.